My name's Kyler Sittlinger. I'm a lift maintenance mechanic at Whistler Blackcomb, and I've been working here at Whistler Blackcomb for about 8 years. So I started 2014, I believe, as a lift operator for a couple of years, and then came to be a summer helper. Really liked that, got into it. Now here I am. I love skiing in the winter, and then I love that I get to put back into this industry. Also, like our crew, we have a fantastic crew, and we have a great environment to work in as well.
I got a good one here. Kyler Sittlinger. No one calls him that. KLS, because who can pronounce Kyler Sittlinger? My name is Bill Stiles, and I've been working here for Blackcomb Lift Maintenance, Whistler Blackcomb Lift Maintenance, for 33 years. And I've known Kyler for probably since he was a kid, but I didn't really know him that well because he was just punk skiing around the hill.
So I grew up in the area. I've skied here since I was a little kid. My dad growing up was the avalanche forecaster here, and my mom worked for Lift Ops for quite a while. She was manager for a bit. And yeah, so I've always been around here skiing and being in the mountains.
I know his mom and dad really well, and they're both great people. And Kyler, I remember seeing him working at Lift Ops at the top of Cat Skinner, and I was like, Sittlinger's kid. That kid skied more than any lift operator that I ever knew. He was more than I did when I was a lift operator 35 years ago. But you know what? One summer we managed to convince him to come and work for us, and he's never looked back. That kid through the years has just quietly excelled at what he does. I mean, maintaining ski lifts is it's an interesting business. You're riding around on a snowmobile. When you start working for lift maintenance, you're a night guy, and Kyler, with all those other night guys cruising around, it's a challenging job being able to get yourself around from lift to lift in the dark, in a snowstorm, avoiding winch cables, communicating with your fellow employees to make sure everyone's safe.
Tonight we're going to be greasing the peak-to-peak saddles. We're going to do Tower 3. We got to do that every 150 hours or so. We're going to head up. We're going to throw some grease in there so when the track rope slides backwards and forwards as it expands and contracts, it's going to slide nicely and not cause us problems. It's a good example of a lot of the preventative maintenance we do on night shift. When no one's really looking, we go around and try and make sure everything's going to run smoothly the next day. Working at heights like this is one of my favorite parts of the job. You're always on it, and it's always good. You get focused and you feel accomplished when you're done.
Our job is challenging and rewarding because you get to work on the latest technology, lift technology in the world, and to be a part of that. I mean, Kyler and the team are they're constantly innovating and finding ways to do the job better to ensure that our experience for our guests and staff is the safest and most reliable it can be. It's so cool.
I enjoy this job, get to put back into something I love to do so much, and I like to work here. I like to do it, and we have a great crew as well. I'm always happy for the mentorship and the opportunities given to me by people around me. It's hard not to appreciate it. So.
He's one of those guys that just quietly gets the job done. And then a few years ago, you're like, really? You're a millwright now? It just sort of happened, we signed him up, and next thing you know, Kyler is he's a night shift lead hand now. super conscientious, you know, the kind of guy that, you know, that is really upset if he doesn't get it perfect. And, you know, you look back and you go, how did that happen? You know, this kid that was just a part punk has turned into one of our, you know, go-to guys. And, you know, guys like myself, we're moving on. And, you know, it's good to know that the future of this industry and, you know, Whistler Blackcomb is going to be, you know, solid, thanks to guys like him.